After 20 to 30 years of very vigorous, expensive education reform, efforts to try to optimize school, many of which were highly successful, for example, in my home state of Massachusetts, we still have deep, persistent achievement gaps that line up along the lines of race, ethnicity, disabilities, language learning status, and most especially line up along income lines. And so we have an iron law correlation still in the United States and in virtually all of the states between your socioeconomic status and your educational achievement and attainment, on average, not for any individual, but on average. We're setting about to take a more holistic view of what it takes to make young people successful, and to say that schools are necessary, but they're not sufficient to the task of preparing all young people to success. We need good schools, absolutely. And we as taxpayers spend a lot of money on schools, so we ought to improve them and we can do better. And we ought to engage in continuous improvement as we ask all organizations to do. But at the same time, given that most of a child's waking hours are spent outside of school, we need to attend to the supports and opportunities that enable children to come to school in the first place and be ready to learn and supply their best motivated effort when they get there. So at the lab, we do advocacy to describe this theory of what the challenge is, our theory of what you need to do about it. We do field work in communities like this one and others all around the country who are engaging in building the architecture of systems of support and opportunity to enable children to thrive in school. And finally, we do a lot of research work. We're a research university, and we look into what's working and what isn't working in a more holistic, integrated approach to educating and child development.